Paul. It's Paul Daniels! Now that's motoring magic.
Next Saturday, at the slightly later time of 8:30, Paul combines magic with mystery at Loch Ness. Over on BBC2 in a moment, James Mason, Peter Sellers, Shelley Winters and Sue Lyon star in Stanley Kubrick's classic black comedy of youthful infatuation and seduction, Lolita. Here on One, with stereo sound available on Radio 3, we take our seats now at the Royal Albert Hall and join Richard Baker for The Last Night of the Proms.
Hello and welcome back to the Royal Albert Hall for the last roundup of the 1985 Henry Wood Promenade concerts. Everybody's in party mood as always, and we're all set to enjoy ourselves with most of the traditional pieces that we expect to hear at this great national celebration in music. But there are some changes. My colleague Cormac Rigby, head of Radio 3 presentation, who's been introducing the first half on Radio 3 and BBC2 for you, he's leaving the BBC to go into the priesthood. It doesn't much look like it at the moment, Cormac, I must say.
Quite a change from this. They must think I'm going to Rome. It looks as though they're throwing spaghetti.
What a way to go, I must say. It's quite incredible. And the promenaders have given you a presentation.
They have, plus the flower.
Not to mention the lovely flowers.
Yes.
And they've raised £1,300 for charity, collecting among themselves. It's amazing. There's been a bit of a fuss about Sousa, hasn't there, in this programme?
I can't really understand that. We've had an American theme all the way through the Proms this year. It's nice to have an American fun piece in the second half of the last night. We get all sorts of music in the course of the series. We've had an American orchestra. We've had a Polish orchestra.
Right.
It's all good.
Robert Ponsonby has done a wonderful job, hasn't he?
Oh, he has. He's had lots of practice. There's 10 years now.
That's right.
But of course he's planned next year's as well.
Right.
So we can look forward to good things then as well. Will you be around to announce?
I hope to totter on for another year or so. Well, very good luck to you, Cormac. I don't know whether anything like this will happen to you in the seminary.
I very much doubt it.
Sure. Well, goodbye. I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the concert. Well, anyway, that's so much for personal changes. What about the music? Well, we've got most of the traditional items, as I said, Rule Britannia, Land of Hope and Glory, and Jerusalem. And we've got some ballet music. We often do have that. Last year we had Pineapple Paul, and this year we've got 5 dances from Sir Arthur Mrs. Checkmate. And as if that wasn't enough for the promenaders, we're going to open in the most rousing conceivable way with the march Stars and Stripes Forever by Sousa. And some of the promenaders seem to have got the idea. I've seen 1 or 2 Stars and Stripes down there. Not too many, I must say, but there is a lot of red, white and blue, and that'll serve just as well for Stars and Stripes as the Union Jack. Now, just leaning on the rail at the front, the very lucky ones, Alison Hopkins, who with Michael Mabe and Bernard Smith were first in the queue. They've camped out on the pavement for 23 nights, would you believe it, for the privilege of being right in the middle. And we've got the parrot there, Avril, with a parrot named Andrew Parrot, after a well-known young conductor. And there's a lobster there we saw last year. He's a great fan of the last night. We've got a Belgian visitor, 14 nights he's queued up. And look, there's a lot of dress wear about. Very smart, very elegant they are at the Proms this year. I think the dress wear hire firms must have done very well. Now, as I say, the first of the promenaders started queuing up. What was it? Over 3 weeks ago, I can't believe it, just to be sure of a place in the prom. They've all had tickets for ages, of course. As a matter of fact, you have to come to 4 other proms before you get a chance to come into the last night. So they've all been to other concerts, as well as just coming for the balloons and the streamers on the last night.